I do a lot of construction work. And when I build things, I get really hungry. When I get really hungry, I reach for a Xeke burger. That's good. Greetings and welcome back to XekeLand, where we have a brand new elevator. I haven't put a cover on top yet, because I don't actually know what I want to cover it in. And it works. It looks really strange as it works, but it works. While I was building this, I came to the conclusion that I probably need to upgrade my computer. There we go. Now I'm going to go down to all the levels. I've made some slight changes here and there. On this level, the biggest change is that I have actually hooked up the storage at the back. I haven't put the door or anything in because I just got a little bit lazy. But a couple of things in there. The raw rat, he shouldn't be in there anymore. And yeah, that's really it here. Oh, yeah, I took that downstairs, but that happened ages ago. I need to block that up, and I need to improve this entranceway a bit. I haven't actually done any of the entranceways. Got a little bit slack there. Go down to the orange level. Orange level is where all the magic happens, and most of the changes from what you've seen have happened here. Now, when I first got all this done, and the wiring was all perfect and identical, I was having some of the strangest issues. And this is what I have now. I tried many different configurations of this. I had the wiring on both sides of these all hooked up along one side. Then I spaced them out a bit, and then I put all the wiring on one side each. And when they were all along here, and the wiring on one side, was the biggest mind-twisting, I have no idea what the hell is going on bug I have ever seen. Now, every single one of the buttons worked perfectly fine, except for the yellow one. I call it the yellow one because it's got yellow here and it's attached to the yellow buttons out there. Now, it was identical to all the rest. There was absolutely no differences whatsoever, except for the fact that it was hanging here instead of anywhere else. And that apparently was the problem. The fact that it was hanging here. As soon as I moved it out here, it started working fine, no worries. So I left it there. I actually had opened the world up as a multiplayer LAN world and had Saffron jump in and help me test. And she was getting excited every time this moved. It's like, that's the easy part. Having it move is good. Having it stop is the problem. Because that's basically what all this setup is for, making it stop. Anyway, it works now, and I'm not touching it. And so long as I press a button, say we're here, if I press the white button and it goes up to the surface, but I stay here, I'll have to press one of the down buttons to keep it working, because if I press an up button, like the yellow one, it will break because it will try and send it up even though it's already up. So I have to remember to either not let the elevator go on its own or press the right buttons. Anyway, that's the orange level. Down to the red level. The red level is the library, with the most ruined entrance because I dug out a whole bunch of gravel. Silly butterfly. Anyway, big difference here. This is now 4 wide because this entire side got moved back. And down this end, he sounded kind of close. He's still spawning up there. Down this end, I haven't actually sorted this room out yet. That wall needs to go back 1 or 2, I think. And since this here, these two are the middle. I can either move that one over or move those ones out. I think that'd be the easiest way because I couldn't be bothered moving all of it. Anyway, I decided that it would be kind of cool to have an office up there. So I'll put some glass on the front and fill it with some desk and bookcases and chairs and things. And I can try get a villager up there, as well as the ones that I want in the entranceway down here. So I want maybe 2 on each side, but I need to obviously fancy it up a little bit before I move them in. Let's see, we need to go down to the black level. This is another level where you're going to see some pretty major changes. The black level was where the automated sorting and crafting was. Yeah, was. You'll notice, obviously, it's not here anymore. Now, in an attempt to raise my frame rate in this area, I took it all out and I moved it. It's now over underneath the slaughterhouse instead. And my frame rate over there is abysmal, but it's a good thing I don't need to be over there very much. I also cut way down on the number of ender chests it uses. I think instead of having 1 per 3 like I had here, I've got 1 per 32 crafting tables, I think. And I haven't been bothered to dig these ones out yet. So what I'm going to do down here, I haven't decided yet. I'm going to leave this. Maybe I'll build some more of these in rows so I can have them generating the mossy stone, you know, the mossy bricks and maybe the cracked bricks, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do those yet. Still have to plan that. Or maybe I could just build more tanks, like the creosote tank there, which is kind of low, and the liquid XP tank, which doesn't have as much in as I thought it would. Oh, I have to check those enchanted books again. Anyway, you may notice that my armor is all completely full again, which is probably easiest to see here. Because while I was moving stuff, I figured, well, now that I'm finished, I might as well give myself some more armor. Because it's not like I have a shortage of chain armor. This setup here, this has also been duplicated over at the slaughterhouse, so if I need more armor, I'm going to have to go over there to get it. But that's okay, I'll sort that out another day. Anyway, let's do something bad and send that up. See, yep. You have a look down here. All of these battery boxes, they're not actually hooked up to anything yet, so they're just using residual power. So I need to hook those up somehow. Creepy noises. I'm not sure if I explained this. Oh, that's a wraith floating in the caves back there somewhere. But okay, down here, this purple wire, this one is triggered whenever the elevator is at a floor. So whenever it's at any floor, or is it any floor, or is it any floor it's supposed to be at? Oh, it's the one it's supposed to be at. So when that purple one's on, it stops. That's my kill switch pretty much. The light grey and the grey are to say up and down, which are what these pistons are. They are basically to control which one of these redstone wires is activated, simply by blocking them off. Like there, and when that comes down, that is no longer connected to that. It looks like that instead. There's a timer over there that purple wire turns off. So when that activates, it sends a signal to, I'm not going to be able to get out of here very easily, because all this red wire interferes with my climbing. Anyway, it determines which one of these gets a signal. Now, at the moment, if that one's down, it's sending to this one, which is the up. So it was last moving up. I need to get out of here. Oh, and this here, yeah, that's a hole all the way down to bedrock in a star shape. That's basically to stop this from picking up any extra blocks and moving along. You saw that in the time lapse. I used a mining well to dig these out because getting back up out of that was a pain. And I know it was a pain because I fell in and died. Yeah, that was not very fun. And I had to go all the way back down and get my stuff and then swim out with a bucket of water. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do next is use my handy maintenance shaft to get out of here. I'm going to pretty up all of these entranceways. Send it to the orange level, right? And then see if I can move some villages in. Oh, going up is a bit of a rough ride. And sometimes I take damage. So, I think that's just another lag memory thing. I need more memory maybe. Better processor perhaps. Because as I said, Saffron had absolutely no issues whatsoever. She'd stand on there, she could see it the entire time, moving up and down. Yeah, it was nice and smooth. And I've got that on a 1 second interval, I think. Or maybe I turned it down a bit, but you can do a little bit of adjusting, I think. Anyway, time to pretty up some entranceways. And there we go. I've prettied up the outside there. Haven't done anything with this yet, because I still haven't decided. And this here is all one solid wall now. Most of these are actual blocks, it's just these two here are red pallet covers. And let's go, we'll go down one at a time. Huh, that's interesting, that shouldn't have made a noise. That kind of ruined the surprise. Oh well. The other thing that I did is a little ding dong to let you know that you're on the floor. So I could press the black one and it will go ding dong when I get all the way down the bottom. Okay, so this entranceway is pretty standard. We've got the stone bricks, and I went for some glowstone stairs just for a bit of contour. And I continued the floor all the way in. That's not too bad, I kind of like that. Kind of went for something different on every floor so they're not all the same, just because I could. Ding dong. Here we've got the stairs slightly different, so you can see the orange wool in the back there. And the rest of it's the spruce wood to match everything else, pretty much. Well, the floor. That's what I mean by everything else, yeah. Maybe I'll do the walls up one day, but not right now. Another thing that I was thinking of doing while wiring up the elevator shaft was having those piston doors, the sticky piston ones. Basically, this is why I didn't have the sticky piston ones, because I needed all of this room. Late returns will incur a fee. Please show respect to our books, thank you. The testificates are really big on their books. This is where I'm going to put villages. I'm going to put a couple there, a couple here. This is a spare plan that I had. Apparently I had 2 for transposers. And I've got a workbench. That chest over there is now full of all of those, well, these bookshelves, bookcases. So they're no longer in the floor over there, or in the aisle. So they've got some shelves. They've got their torch. They don't need that. The torch there, so they don't actually set fire to anything, and it's blackened the roof. This is kind of like the little book repair area. They've got their crafting table, their little area here, and a book, just because. They've got some paper over that side, and quite a few extra bookshelves with some ceiling lighting. Now to get the testificates down here, I'm thinking that I'll block off the rest of the library so they can walk in these front bits and kind of push them down the elevator shaft, but give them something soft to land on. That's the idea. Hopefully I can get that to work. I think this is down. No, that's up. Okay. A little ding dong here. And then we'll go down. And yeah, the doors I wanted to have were the ones where you've got the wall that's flush with this wall, and then when they open, they move back one and then slide sideways. Ding dong. Which would be triggered by the same thing that's triggering the note blocks back there. Okay, this is a very simple entranceway here. Stone bricks, we've got the stone slabs, but really there's not much on this floor to see, so that's cool. Okay, I'm going to go back up here, because I need to get something to cover this with. This with. Come on, stay there. You know what I'm talking about, but it's trolling me. Yeah. Come on, come on. Anyway, while I'm thinking about this, and I think I'm going to have 2 different materials, one around the outside, one on the inside. Maybe I'll just start with wool to see what it looks like. It's currently Monday evening. I found out this afternoon that I need to go into hospital on Wednesday. Yes, this Wednesday, as in day after Tuesday. They only told me this today. And I have to actually go into the hospital in Melbourne, which is an hour something drive away. there's an 8-hour fast requirement, so I can't, no, 6 hours. 6-hour fast requirement. I can't eat anything before I get there. It's supposed to be there at 12. Can't drink anything either. What am I looking for? This one. And this one was for the transesophageal. I don't have it up in front of me, so I can't read it, but it's something like that. Transesophageal echocardiogram. Which sounds terrible. Yeah, they're gonna give me a sedative, so I won't be able to drive for 12 hours, so I'm gonna have to wait around in the hospital for a little bit. Actually, the piece of paper here says that I should wait around for 4 hours and then have someone else take me home. But then I won't be able to get from Melbourne back to Ballarat where I live. Not too bad. Maybe I'll go a bit darker than the white. Yeah, I won't be able to get back up here because I won't be able to drive home. So I'll be spending Thursday down in Melbourne as well. This is going to be the first time I've actually had an extended stay. It's not really an overnight thing, it's just 6 or 7 hours, but really in a properly extended stay in a hospital. And it will definitely be the first time that I've been given a sedative. So hopefully that works out well. But I'll find out on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm really not sure on this this color. Definitely open to suggestions. This one isn't so bad. This grey does kind of go with the color of the scaffolding there. Any vanilla blocks I can put in here, or the red power, marble, or basalt. Yeah. Basically they're the only ones that I have to choose from to cover this thing. But this isn't too bad. I might leave it as this for the moment. I don't want to go for a checkerboard look. But this is okay. Okay, so the villagers are still stuck in here with a massive amount of pigs. Obviously my grinder in there is not getting enough power from its solar panels up here. There's only 2 of them. To keep up with the massive amount of pigs that are being bred. So I'm going to have to somehow separate the villagers from the pigs, and I think the way I'm going to do that is by just putting things in carts, and if it's the wrong thing I kill it. Otherwise, this track goes all the way over to the elevator shack. I happen to have enough spare, and then some, from building that track there, to get this done. So, let's see how it works. Nope, you're the wrong one. You can die. Get out! Come back! So I can kill you. There you go. Alright, maybe I should have put a card on it first. Is he suffocating? He's suffocating. Get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there. Okay, he's the right one. And you're all good. Okay, move on. Maybe I should have just gone with kill the pigs from the beginning. Because this seems to be working a bit better. But a pig managed to escape, let's get him. Jeez, I suck at killing pigs. This is why I have machines to do my dirty work for me. What I might also do is down here, put another piece of track on this end. Is that it? I can't tell. Yes, that's one. I can kill some pigs from here. Ah! Pushing multiple in a cart at the same time is not easy. Although that kind of worked. No, I'm trying to put a cart underneath you. Stop you jumping. You're interfering. There. Now he should be stuck. Why don't you have a cart? there. I can't put that underneath. Get up there. There you go, now you have a cart. Getting him up that hill is not easy, and it's getting dark, so I better go to bed before something comes along and kills my villagers. Okay, Villager Migration and Integration Day 2. Jumping on them does not seem to work still. Maybe I need some sort of powered cart. I'm all out of carts. Okay. I can't climb over that? That's inconvenient. At least they're not going anywhere. Maybe I could... Definitely need to get this guy on track. That didn't help. I'm pushing him the wrong way. Come on. Push up the hill. Up the hill. That's weird. Why is it flashing a minecart in my face? No! I just teleported through the carts and ruined all my hard work. I might be at this for a while. I can try to do it one at a time. Get out of the way, Wizrobe. Okay, so what seems to work is using booster tracks. Who would have thought? So I'll put him all the way down the ramp there, so if I can push him on just a little bit, he should get propelled up the hill. And then hits his mates and hopefully does not come flying back. Okay, wait there. Now I've got to get this guy on track still. But this guy's next, because he's in the way. Cool. Now you gotta go this way. I can push him! Just a little bit. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Okay, so we have 5 potential librarians. Think that's enough. Those 2 guys down there, they can wait there. I wonder how far I can push these guys before they start pushing back. It also occurs to me that I've never actually put villagers into minecarts before, so I don't really know how to get them out. I'm assuming I can just break the minecart out from underneath them. Come on. Up the hill. Everyone else did it. This guy does not succumb to peer pressure very well. What if I'm sprinting? No, just come to a dead stop as soon as I hit the cart. I'm stuck inside him. I'm stuck inside the ground. What? Here we go. I think I'm going to need some more powered rails here. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Ha, you're not going anywhere. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go and get prepared because there's actually quite a few more track that go uphill on those stairs there. Come on, guys. No, no, don't push me, he says. I don't want to go. Look at him go. Oh yeah, and they just kind of drop. Oh no! Where did the rest of them go? We've only got one left. This is a tragedy. I just murdered, what, 4 villagers? Just trying to give them a job. Oh, you're gonna have to do it on your own for a while, mate. Get over that side. Get in there. Back up. Back right up. Well, it started off slow. The middle bit was good, and then I just kind of killed them all. Whoops. Well, lesson learned. One at a time next time. Look at him. He loves his new area. Running around exploring and everything. Great fun. If only he had some friends.